My wife and my daughter did. I was just giving out candy at that. They don't want to go.
I didn't want to open the door in case somebody tried to rob me.
They don't live in that part of town.
That's why they wanted to rob. They go into the suburbs now and rob. Have you noticed that? It's amazing how that is. Are we ready yet?
We got 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes? Okay. Hey,
Hey,
you a school teacher?
no.
Oh,
School teacher.
I'm sorry?
I substitute teach sometimes.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
You like it?
I love it. I love it. Gets me out of the house.
Yeah.
I get to disseminate this message to the students in a very covert way.
Nice. Yeah, that's what's needed.
You look different. Your
Me?
eyes look brighter.
Black don't crack.
It doesn't. That's right. It doesn't. That's right.
Mimi told me that you were a school teacher. And I'm like, cool.
I love it.
But you don't have to work if you don't want to, right?
No, I don't.
That's amazing.
I don't. Thank God.
I told Mimi she should get a white man.
I got one that yes.
And you don't have to work if you don't want to, right? See? Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hake will pass on your questions or comments. I do appreciate it. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
How's everybody? Amazing. And I'll get to your questions here in a minute and comments. But I want you to know is that you're not going to enter into eternal life. You're not going to enter into eternal life until you completely give up. And I'm telling you this because this week I've been hearing it all week. People painful. They don't want to go through it. They don't want to finish. You can read the Bible until the cows come home. You can quote scriptures until you're black and blue in the face. You can go to Bible study, Bible class. You can be a member of however many religions in the world. You can, whatever. You're not going to enter into the kingdom of heaven, eternal life, until you die. You must die. And the only way, there's no other way, zero way. The only way you're gonna die so that you might live, you gotta go on the other side of the road. You gotta go through hell. And going through hell ain't pretty. It's tough for a while, but eventually, if you stay with it, you'll love doing it because you start to see and see and see. So it will be fun going through hell. But there's no way around it. You got to go through it. You got to suffer. You got to feel the pain. And you got to completely let go. And what I mean by let go is that you can't do anything about your misery. You can't do anything about your loneliness, your sadness, your depression, suicidal thoughts, your wants and your needs, your anything about anything. You cannot hold on to any identities at all. You got to go through it. And there's not one person who can help you go through it. Nobody or nothing. Nobody can help you go through it at all. You got to give up. And you got to remember where you are. Where am I right now? Some of you could be sitting in this room right now and your mind's somewhere else. You're not aware of your hands. You're not aware of yourself sitting there, how you're sitting. You're not aware of yourself at all. You got to remember where you are in order to get through this. Not where you've been, but where you are. You must stay present. It's like, and give it up, it reminds me, I thought about this, how can I explain this to the people? It's like you're on one side of the road and you're trying to get across to the other side, but then there's a war or something going on that is in your way from crossing the road. But you got there's no way, no other way to go but what's in front of you, right? And you got to go through this battle in order to get on the other side of the road. And so you got to make up your mind, I'm going to go through this battle. They're having a war, but I'm going through it. And the war is the thoughts and the feelings that come and attack you. That's the battle. You got to go through that. The battle is when you're trying to get across, and there are other people who are evil, and they're jealous of you trying to work on yourself. When they come and attack you during that battle, they call you names, or they gossip about you, or they don't love you, or you find out there, whatever that battle is, you got to go through it in order to get on the other side of the road. No other way. So I want to encourage you to make up your mind. My mind is made up. I am tired of living the way I've been living. I made up mind. I'm tired of being this way. I'm not going to be this way anymore. And when you make your mind up with that precise understanding, God, the truth, hear your prayer. He hears you. And He will come and He will help you. He will help you. When you take that first step of being made up mind, the truth will come and He will help you. And He will see you through this, and I promise you, there is a truth that will work for you in the same way the lie has been working for you forever, except the lie been keeping you in hell, and the truth will make you free. But you got to trust the truth. And you haven't trusted the truth all your life. You haven't trusted it. You don't even know who God is or how to trust God. Yeah.
Somebody have a white Buick parked right here?
Yes.
Please move it.
Yeah,
Show you where to park.
that business don't want you parking there. I forgot where I was. But the truth will help you. But you don't trust the truth. If someone would call you a name right now, you'll get mad. Why are you talking to me like that? You can't call me no name. You forget about the truth. And you go unconscious. And you're fighting with the devil. You can't even handle that people think bad things about you. And you blame them. You got to make up your mind if you want to enter into eternal life. You got to make up your mind that you're never going to attack anyone else again that attack you. And then you will see that when they're attacking you, they're not attacking you. They're attacking themselves. You are attacking you by reaction. Everything that's happening in you, everything that's happening in you is happening in you. It ain't happening outside of you. It's not happening out there. You're getting mad inside of you. You're getting worried inside of you. You're crying inside of you and lying. It's all in you, but you don't know it because you won't recognize where you are. You go unconscious. You go into time, and God is not in time. He's only now. There's no time in eternal life. And so you gotta really make up your mind. You get mad if people don't want to play with you anymore. Why you don't talk to me anymore? You don't want to play? You get mad if your wife or your husband want to leave you. Does that make sense? If your husband or your wife want to go and you have a relationship for 1,000 years and they want to go, okay, see you later. And you should not feel anything about it at all. Because if you're feeling something about it, it means that something's wrong with you. Pain is wrong. It's wrong to have pain. But you blame, you made me feel the way you left me. I tumbled down to the ground the moment you left me. Isn't that a sad way to live? You got to stay present, men and women. Human beings do not love one another. Your husband don't love you, you don't love your husband. Your children don't love you, and you don't love your children. No such thing. And that's why you fight. That's why you fight. But you got to make up your mind, and I promise you, the truth will take care of you. You got to forget about God. Remembering God, remembering Jesus is keeping you away from them. Because now you're stuck on remembrance, you're stuck on thoughts. And the distance between you and Christ are thoughts and feelings. It keeps you away from Him. Look at all the people that lift up holy hand and praise God. Just miserable and lost and lonely and jealous and envy. They have no peace. But they lift up holy hand and praise the Bible. Praise God. Praise Allah Abba. And then they cut your head off. You got to give up all that you know. All. Then you should know the truth. And the truth will make you free. You got to practice and never forget to stay present. But you cannot stay present with ideas and plans. It ain't gonna work. And then when you're suffering, and you will if you stay with this, you can't be crying, oh, why me? I'm this, I'm that. Why me? This is paper just too hard. There is no you, so who is it too hard for? Who is suffering if there is no you to suffer? Christ said, all of your sins have been forgiven. You're free. But you see yourself as a sinner or a saint. You see yourself as right or wrong. You see yourself as poor or rich. You see yourself as white or black. You see yourself as this or that. Why not see yourself in any kind of way at all? And that's the problem, because you see yourself as something. Christ died from all, there's only one death. And Christ did it, He died from all identities, all illusions. And you have to too. Your life is an illusion, it's not even real. It's not real at all. It's zero real. But you think it's real. And you could bank on this one. You're never going to know God or enter into eternal life as long as you are an intellectual. The intellect does not know God. The intellect has nothing in common with God. And God has nothing in common with it. You got to lay down your little intellect. And you spent thousands, hundreds of dollars trying to be intellectual. And they give you a little piece of paper that says that you are now intellectual. And the people applaud, and everybody graduates throw their hats in the sky, and you are intellectual. Isn't that amazing? And now you're in debt. And you're so intellectual that you end up going into debt for knowledge. What a sad way to live, huh? But you could be free. You just got to make up your mind that I'm going on this other side of this road, and I'm going through this war that's happening. There is a war happening, but it's happening inside of you. It's not outside at all. No one can make you feel anything that's not already inside of you. No one. So you got to practice being present. And from this day forward, never blame anyone else for what you feel, what they make you feel. It's in you. You can be free. As a matter of fact, the real you, of whom you do not know, is free. You are free already. It is fake you that you think is you that's enslaved. It's the nature of evil. It's the nature of the devil. And you call it you. Never compare yourself to anyone else. And whether you have $100 million or you have $10, you're going to have perfect peace. It's not going to be based on what you have or don't have. It's not going to be based on who you love or don't love, or who love you, or all that mess, or your job title, or anything. God loves you. He sent His Son, and He made us free. But you've been lied to by your parents, by the schools, by the preachers, and everybody, and they told you that you were a sinner. And all your life, you've been trying to overcome being a sinner, and you never were. Isn't that amazing? You're trying to overcome something that you're not. You're not a drag queen. You're not a sinner. The only thing that you've done wrong, and you couldn't help it as a child, we all couldn't help it as a child. We resented our parents. We hated our mothers for imposing her will on us. And we created her image, and she couldn't help herself. Her mother did it. And we resented our fathers because he did not protect us. God is your father, and He will protect you. You just never let Him do it, though. You don't let Him do it at all. And so the only sin, if you want to have a sin going on, is you're playing God. Judging yourself and others, thinking that you know the truth. And the truth that you think you know is not even the truth. You think you know right from wrong, and by knowing right from wrong, you know the truth. You don't know right from wrong. You only know wrong. You have no idea what the truth is. But you can know if you make up your mind that I'm going to give up. I'm just going to say, okay, whatever happens, happens. You got to live with the pain and the thoughts. You got to go to sleep with them. You got to wake up with them. You got to eat with them. You got to drive with them, ride on the bus with them, or whatever. But do nothing about it. Endure the pain. Endure the pain. And don't blame anyone else that you have this pain. It's already in you. And nobody else is to blame for it. And I promise you, it will work. You'll be free. And so the next time somebody hurts your little ego feeling, don't be mad at them. Be glad that you see that they hurt your feelings and live with it. Don't even let them know they hurt your feelings. And live with it. You'll see that they really didn't hurt you. It hurt the ego nature, which is that evil old nature. Really. It's not you. It's so crazy. It's not you. It just feels like you because you've identified with it. You got to make up your mind, I'm letting go all the way this time. And nobody or nothing going to get in my way. And then you're going to find out how much you don't even like being around people. It's like a waste of conversation and a waste of time. Because if you notice, people have nothing to talk about. They literally don't have it. Listen to people talk. It's about nothing. And they go on and on and on like they're having a real conversation. People don't talk about anything. Pay attention. It's so boring. But don't judge them for being boring. Watch that you don't judge. You know that this is a boring person. What are they talking about? But don't say, oh, I hate this boring person. Don't judge them. They can't see. They're asleep. And if you judge them, you're judging because you are asleep. That's why you're judging. And all judgmental people think they're better than the other. It's the craziest thing I ever seen. All people judge one another thinking their little mess a little better than your mess. Isn't that crazy? And they are no better, but they just feel better. The ego feel better. Everybody's the same. We are all the same, but you don't know that we're the same because you're divided within yourself. Once you be made whole, you're going to realize we're all the same. We're really all the same. It's just divided people don't know that. We're all the same, got the same problems, and need the same Savior to help us through it. So let go. Make your mind up. I'm letting go. And remember where you are, not where you're being. Wherever you're at, stay there with that. Wherever you are, stay there with that. I'm at work right now. I'm doing my work. I'm not in Louisiana thinking about anything. I'm not in yesterday's events. I'm not in what happened last night. I'm right here at work, right now with myself. Stay present, and there's nothing you can do. All right? This God love, you don't know the truth yet, so forget about it. Don't try to know it. You will live it. And if you go all the way with this, you will know what Christ knows. You will know what he knows. And you will stop believing that he's above you or anything. You will see that he's your brother. And the same spirit that dwells in him dwells in you. But you got to commit to this. You got to go all the way. So let go and let it happen. Feel your pain. That's what the death is all about. Dying from the misery. And do what you want with this, but I wouldn't be going to these stupid psychiatrists and counselors and they give you medication. If you got a physical problem, fine, right? But when they give you medication, they stop you from seeing the far south. And then you walk around high and lost. And then you forget to take your pills one day, you want to kill everybody. Because you can't handle anything now. You didn't deal with reality. So I want to encourage you, stop it and let go. All right? Any questions about that or anything? Yes, sir.
It's funny that you went over what you just said right now, especially in the industries that I work in. Everybody always talks about reputation and doing this, and then they always tell me, like, oh, what do you think people think of you? I'm like, I don't care. And like, oh, but you have to care. You got to do this. You got to do that. And then I notice that the people that they work with, they're just as fake and as evil, and they'll like do wrong by them all the time. They're always having problems with money. They get shorted out or whatever. They overpay. And then one thing that I told my wife the other day when she was asking me, like, oh, why did it give you that whole sermon on doing business this way? I'm like, I don't know. But right now, hearing you say that, it kind of like solidified what's been going on in my life. The people that are going to work with you are going to work with you just because you do a good job, not because of your reputation or what your reviews and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's tiring to have to keep up a reputation for something that's fake, and then everything else that you do is going to be fake as well if you care about your reputation. So it was wild to see that.
There is, and I promise you this too, there's no such thing as a reputation. That's just something you make up in your mind. Oh, I'm gonna have a good reputation. But nobody else thinks that you got a good reputation. Only you think, and it's an illusion. And now that you have this idea that you have a good reputation, you got to work overtime to try to protect your reputation. You got to put on all type of false identities so that people can see you as a good person with a good reputation. That's not even real. There is no such thing as a friendship or a friend. Look how hard you try to work to please your friends. And the moment they disagree with you about one little thing, you hate them. And now you don't want to play anymore. Stop. You don't need a friend. You got a friend in Jesus. And then you're going to find, when you forget about this idea of friendship, you're going to be able to hang out with people and have fun. You're totally going to have fun with no requirement. And at the end of the day, you're going to go home and be dissatisfied. But if you got a friend, you're going to get in the car and call your friend, talking about nothing. You're going to want your friend to be a certain way. You're going to want your friend not to be friends with anybody else. All kind of requirement. You took her side. Why you didn't take my side? The same thing with family. Families are stitched together. It's the blood. You're supposed to put me first. I'm your family. You put requirement on people. Stop it. Be free. Go to the party, and when the party is over, go home. Really. Don't be trying to figure out another party to go to. Even if you got a husband or wife at home, I don't want to go home to that old grumpy wife. Old mean husband. Yes.
Jesse, we went and forgave her.
Oh, take the mic for me.
Thank you. Hello? Okay. Hi, Jesse.
Hi.
How are you?
Amazing. This your
Awesome.
first time here?
Yes, we've done counseling with you before. When we first got married, we were living in hell. And
What's
you
your
told
first name?
Mylan and Robert Burke.
Don't say the last name.
Oh. Okay. Hopefully no one watches that.
No, the whole world just heard it. But go ahead.
It's okay.
Thank you. Welcome.
Jesus is protecting us. Thank you. Yes, so we have a question, Jesse. We went and forgave our parents, and we went and forgave, and what you say is so true, that when you forgive and you will see that people hate you and are very jealous because you're not, stuck with your thoughts anymore, and you're not stuck with yourself anymore. And a lot of people we knew turned on us, including our families. And so we have this thing which probably comes from our thoughts, where every now and then we keep on staying in touch with them, but then they put us down, then we fight, then they tell us we're terrible, and there's like this lingering going back and forth when we already decided just that we weren't going to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And then recently, which is very strange, and I don't want to have any thoughts about it, right? Robert's family member came to him and said, hey, I'd like to give you this X amount of money to go back to the family. We already left the family. We have our own family.
And your question is?
So my question is, do we just go and not have any opinions about them and then go home? Or do we just decide to stay distant because of...
Are you asking, do you take the money and go? Or?
Sure.
Are you asking that?
Sure. Do we go back, or do we just continue to do our own thing?
So is Robert family that's doing that?
Yes.
So do you want to go back, Robert?
Well, you just mentioned earlier, you go to the party and then you go home. You have no thoughts about it. You just go to the party, you go home.
So when he offered you the money, what did you say?
Oh, I really don't care about that.
Did you say, I don't care about that? What
I
did
did,
you say
actually.
to him?
I said, I don't care about the money. I don't care about that,
Why not just say, okay, give me the money, but I'm not coming back?
I could have said that. That would have been a boss move.
Yeah.
I just don't
Okay,
have any
thank you
opinions
very
about it.
much.
I
I'm
think
done
that
with the
it's,
family.
I think that, you know, whether we go or whether we don't go, it doesn't matter.
You should do what you want to do, but don't judge.
That's right.
If you want to stay, stay. If you want to hang out. But let it be your decision, so you can be yourself either way.
I agree with that.
All right. Amazing. Any other questions about any of that? Any other question, period? So here's what I recommend. The next time somebody yell at you, make you mad, or don't want to play, you watch how you feel about it. Because what you're feeling and thinking is happening inside of you, not outside of you. It's happening in you, all right? So let it happen, but keep your eyes on you, and don't yell at the person. Yes.
I just wanted to mention, last week I was listening and on the show or the service, and there was this young guy in the audience that you asked to come on stage. And for some reason, I thought about that for several days after Sunday's service.
Yeah.
Because it struck me. I was so into judging this guy at that time. Like, I'm thinking in my head, he's so beta. What is it about going up on stage that would be so intimidating? And then I thought about how none of us here has arrived, and we're all on this journey, sort of trying to figure this, or wanting to figure this out. But then I turned away from the judgment of it, and I looked at myself in it, and I thought about all the times that I've wasted in my emotions before I began to overcome. And I began to feel almost this melancholy feling about all the time wasted, where I didn't, because as you've been, presenting these assignments, the latest one of watching and letting things just pass by and not thinking about ourselves. As I've been doing these different assignments, what I'm learning is that none of it is once it passes, you see I've seen how minuscule all of these things are. Like, they're like a piece of dust. So I wanted to, mention that and just stress how important the assignments and the biblical questions are for me, because it really gives me the opportunity to turn away from the judgment. With every assignment, I find that I'm less and less judgmental. Again, I haven't arrived. This is a journey, and it's a lifetime journey as far as I'm concerned.
But don't have that idea about it. It may or may not be.
Okay.
Don't say, oh, it's a lifetime journey. You don't know what that means at all.
I just feel like I don't want to ever say that I've arrived on the other
Don't
hand.
say you're right. Don't say I've arrived either, because it's just another thought about arriving. Arriving to where? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, don't say that either.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. But in any event, I just wanted to say that, and I would like to answer the biblical question.
Okay. And what is the biblical question?
It is,
Last week.
is it right or wrong to interpret
Yeah,
something?
interpretation. Is it right or wrong to use interpretation?
Okay. So I would say, well, I'm veering away from using the terms right or wrong, because I really don't know what right or wrong is. But I will say this: it doesn't serve us well, and it ties directly, in my perception of the question, into thoughts. So I believe that when I interpret something that someone else is doing or saying, I'm in my thoughts, because I'm not directly asking them what it is. I've interpreted it, I've judged it, so I'm not present.
Yeah.
So I'm linking arms with the enemy
Right on.
when I do that.
Amazing. So your life is you're starting to see it better and better and better now?
Yes, I have been sitting in hell. I've been letting things pass. I've been, which this has been very difficult, and it's something I've purposed to really hone in to day, the part about, not thinking about myself. Because
Have you
when
stopped thinking about you?
I have moments where I do, but I don't know if I'm narcissistic or what, but it's difficult to do
To
that.
not think of you.
It is. It is. It's been very, very challenging. However, when I do resist that urge inside of me to do that, or when I just sit, I do see I see the fruit, and I feel the fruit in it. I see the fruit in it.
Yeah.
I feel like I am directly with God. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a feeling that I wish I could bottle. I wish I could have it 24/7.
You can just stop thinking.
That's
That's all you got to do.
I know, and I believe you.
So
It
why
is
don't you just
challenging.
stop thinking?
Because there's so much to think about. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
there's nothing. To,
There's my wardrobe. There's what am I going to wear today. There's what am I going to eat. There's where are we going to go on vacation. There's, oh my gosh, that little boy looks like he needs, there's so much.
what? Where am I going on a vacation?
Those are thoughts. I mean, I'm
Right.
constantly, you have to
But-
think about these things, right?
You think about vacation every day?
If it's not a vacation.
What black woman think about vacation? Oh, I remember now.
No, stop, Jesse. Okay, but if it isn't that, it could be.
But you can,
What am I going
practical
to
thinking is
do for my
fine.
presentation at work? What am I going to do? It's always me, because I'm living in this body.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I
So,
do.
not necessarily, those are just examples, but not
Right.
necessarily, So, to stop thinking, period, is not, it's not something that is attainable for me at this time.
But you're working on it.
Yes.
Otherwise, you never will know God, as long
Well,
as you think
no,
it.
I'm serious. Yeah, totally. Like, I hear the people all the time who you will call on in this fellowship, and they will say, and this is not coming from a place of judgment, I wasn't here last week, pertaining to the assignment or the
Yeah.
biblical question. Well, that's that's not a great reason, because there are legions of people who listen to this show who live out of the country, out of the state.
Yeah.
I have not been here for 1 month, and I know every assignment, every biblical question. So, yeah, I mean, I joke around all the time, like 24/7. I just want to be silly and laugh. But I do take this very seriously. I am, in the bathtub every night doing that silent prayer, and like an hour, I've gotten up to the point where I'm doing it longer and longer. I wake up doing the silent prayer. I do it during the daytime.
Yeah.
I do the assignments, the biblical questions, because to
Nice.
me, that's what helps keep me, on the path. So
Stay with it.
I plan
No
on it.
matter what, stay with it.
I plan to.
And you get more light and more light, and get easier, easier, easier. It really does.
I know.
So just stay with it.
Thank you.
Amazing. The young lady in the purple, where are you right now?
I'm in the safest room I've ever been in.
Where's your mind right now?
Present,
It is?
yes.
Nice. Tell us how you are doing and how you have been helped.
I just feel neutral. I just feel like I'm on my job and taking care of myself, but I've, made an effort to stop thinking about myself. And I find in doing so, I'm helping other people. And how have I been helped? I think that in our society, because of our families and society, our minds have been hijacked. Like, we're all under mind control.
Yeah.
And this is like the cure. This message that I've learned here is the cure. And it's a rewiring of your thinking. And it's a total perspective shift. And we kind of, because of the programming, have to constantly come back to this. And so it's challenging because we're so deeply ingrained to think improperly,
Yeah.
to focus on ourselves and to listen to our thoughts and feel your feelings and, lean into emotion. So I feel like I'm just being reprogrammed by God.
Have you stopped crying?
Yes. I mean, I'll cry here and there.
Do you
And-
realize now when you cry, like, oh, I'm crying, I'm lying? Do you know you're lying when you're crying?
I mean, I've discussed with you how I don't clearly see that direct correlation of lying, but I do see that it's a spirit, that it's not me, and that it's like, yeah, that spirit is lying,
Yeah,
that, oh, you should be crying right now. That's the lie.
yeah.
But not necessarily like, oh, I'm sad because Charlie Kirk died. Well, it's a lie that he died. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's almost too deep for me.
It is.
To
So you can't see that when you're crying, you're lying yet. Do you think sometime when you're crying, you're telling the truth?
I don't know. I just think of it as like a physical thing, not like, I don't know. It's almost hard to talk about. Because I've said to you, what's the lie?
Do you any of the ladies see that when you're crying, you're lying? Nobody see it? You see it? Tell us about it, and we'll come back to the young. You see that when you're crying, you're lying?
Yes,
And what do you mean by it?
because when you're crying, it's an emotion that you're feeling, and the emotion is stemmed from the thought. So it originates of you being in your head about the thought and then getting caught in the emotion and causing you to cry. And it's all a lie, because the thought is a lie. Nothing is really happening.
Okay. That makes sense to you? Where's the mic, the other mic? There sitting down, he black. Is this the comfortable? The white man running all around. That makes sense a little bit?
So yes, but I feel like if I'm crying, it's because I'm like in my 3D, got to take care of things in my life. I'm at a loss for what to do. And if I don't see a course of action forward and I get confused, it's depressing to me.
Interesting.
And I feel forced into things that I feel like are wrong or that I don't want to do. And I'm like, well, I don't see any other way. So
Right here. Yes. Oh, were you about to add to that or something? Okay, go ahead.
I was just getting ready to say, that's still thoughts. You thinking you're at a loss for what to do, when you don't have to do anything in the present, in the moment. It's still thoughts, thinking that you said, I feel like I'm at a loss for what to do. It's still the thoughts.
What do you think about that? Take the mic up. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Oh, okay. Right here. Did I see your hand?
Regarding,
When she crying, she lying.
oh, no, I was just raising my hand that I understand what you mean by
Oh,
that.
okay.
And that, yeah.
All right. Do you see that when do you cry?
Me?
Uh-huh.
No.
You never cry?
I'm not a crier, no.
Oh, so you don't cry?
I mean, I cry, if I cry, no, I'm not a crier. No. No.
Did I see your hand?
Yes,
Okay.
because I think for me sometimes it's like if I sit down for a long time, I can start to feel like anxiety in my body, and it doesn't come from a thought, it's just like energy that's stuck in the body. And I think for me it's the same thing with crying. Sometimes I can cry, but not necessarily because it's triggered by a thought, it's just like energy that needs to be released, and it's through tears.
So you can cry without a thought?
Yeah,
Are you an actress?
maybe.
How you cry without a thought?
Well, because I believe that like tears are a form of energy, right? It's like energy that is being released. And I believe that you can cry without, like necessarily emotional pain. So I agree with that. There's a lot of times where I want to cry because I wanted to feel the pain, or I feel heartbroken, or all these things. But I do believe that there's times when I cry when it's just energy that needs to be released, and it's not necessarily from emotional pain or thought.
Okay. You agree?
Yeah, because that's what I meant by like it's the physical body, like under like trauma and physical stress. At a certain point, it's just there's a physical effect.
But when she said that all come from thoughts, it does. When you're under stress, it's only because you're thinking about something. I have to do this all the time, or I have to do that, or this now. I work every day, now I gotta go home and feed the children, or something. You're under some type of thought. And that's what's making, and those thoughts are bringing on those feelings, and now you're crying. You say you cried over Charlie?
Yeah.
And why did you cry over him?
Because like of what he represents, and I feel like I'm under attack in the same way.
And what did he represent that made you feel like you're under attack?
Freedom.
Meaning what?
I don't want to get political in here, right?
As long as you don't tell us how to vote.
Like, I'm not like a whistleblower, but I like to talk to people about things that I've been through and made aware of. And it's just the spirit of the world wants to kill us.
Kill us who?
Like free Americans who tell the truth.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I don't know why it's hard to explain, but I've been threatened before, and I have to live a certain way to maintain safety. And
Right.
so him being killed is like, it just feels like the country really is at war, and sometimes I feel unsafe. And then I go, well, what do I do? And if I'm at a loss, it's depressing to me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
And I want to know, but it's not making sense. It making sense to you? Hold that mic. I want to see it making sense to him. Who is this making sense to? Oh, okay. All right. Amazing.
I think you're saying you feel at a loss for what is happening and you feel helpless to it. Is it something like that?
Yeah, I feel unsafe, and I'm not sure how to exactly get there.
I think all I can say to that is that you're afraid, and you're holding on to, oh, I'm this and I'm that. But if you were really free, you would go about and do things without concern for yourself. But I guess, I mean, you always say
Good point. You're thinking about you. You're supposed to stop thinking about you.
That is a good point.
A very good point, man.
And I have to remember that, like, Almighty God is my Father, and He's,
But you don't even have to remember that. Just don't think about you. And you would know God is with you. Because what happened to Charlie didn't happen to you. You shouldn't be feeling anything. You shouldn't be afraid to continue your life, speaking your mind, whatever it is you're doing. Mm-hmm. It didn't happen to you. Why should you be afraid? And they are not after you. Your enemy is within.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
He is after you. Nobody else is. They got their own issues inside of them. What do you think about that?
I think that's very true. And I've been,
So, come out of hiding. What the? Who are you hiding from?
Yeah, I guess there's no, like...
No, that was a question. Who are you hiding from?
Just like demons and other people that would like to see me broke and sick and in a hospital.
But why are you thinking about what they want for you? Why not see the demons in you telling you that?
So you're saying that's a made up, that's not even true?
It's true that it's in you, but take no thought about what the other people are thinking and what they're doing. They have their demons in them. And those demons in them want to fight with the demons in you.
Yeah.
Because when people attack each other, they're not attacking you, they're attacking your dark side. They're attacking the demons in them or attacking the demons in you. You are not being attacked.
Okay. Amen.
Amen.
I understand.
And what do you understand about that?
That you're kind of your own worst enemy.
Yes.
And you can only destroy yourself. The truth
Yes.
is no one can really destroy you.
That's right. They cannot destroy you. They are attacking the demon in you, and those demons feel mad. And when you attack them, you're attacking the demons in them. You are not attacking them either.
Yeah, I think I'm learning like this concept more clearly of
Yeah.
like overcoming evil. You're almost untouchable.
You are untouchable.
Yeah.
Not almost, you are untouchable. No one can touch you in your world. Really. Do you all understand that when they're attacking you, they're attacking the demons in you? And when you're attacking them, you're attacking the demons and devils are fighting? Y'all understand that? Really. They can't touch you. They couldn't touch Christ. So come out of your
He was
high.
tortured to death, which
I'm
is
sorry?
he was tortured to death, which is one of my fears.
What do you mean he was tortured to death?
Like literally, his body was tortured physically.
So you think they're going to put you on the cross?
Yes.
They might. But you're not your body, so he still wasn't tortured. They didn't touch him. You are not your body. And there's no death. There's only one death, fourth life death, the illusions.
I mean, that's pretty gnarly to have to accept, like, yeah, you know, the Muslim Brotherhood could come here and pull an October 7th on the women in this country if they want to, or...
But don't you think about that. It's not going to happen to you. Unless you, as this young lady was telling you, unless you get into thoughts about it. When you get into thoughts about it, you're bringing it up on yourself. They'll come and you're like, hey, I'm here. You want me?
Okay.
I'll put on the hood for you. Stay away from the thinking. God is about wisdom and understanding, not about thoughts. Satan, evil is about thoughts.
Yeah.
In God, there's no talking, only understanding. That's why when you see, like, when things make sense a little bit, you don't hear it in your head.
Right.
It just makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's understanding. That's from God. So who's hiding? Where are you hiding?
I mean, what do you mean?
You said you were in hiding, right?
I mean, I didn't directly say that.
What you said about you have to hide?
I mean, just some crazy things have happened to me that I try to live discreetly because...
You should definitely protect yourself physically, of course. If
Right.
you had to run, get out of the way, right? But the reason you hiding those things has happened because you brought those things on yourself. I don't even know what they are, but I know you were running your mouth and brought it on yourself. Trying to prove that you are better than them and that you're smart and you're on the right side. And you brought it on yourself. Once again, you listen to thoughts. You fought with the devil. What do you think about that? Two devils fighting and both trying to prove that they're right. You didn't even have to be out there running your mouth like that.
Probably.
No, you didn't.
I mean, at the time, it was about like networking to try to work for certain people, and it became something else.
Because you made it something else. You went into the wrong conversation.
Yeah.
And now it feels so good to know you in hiding, huh? I'm in hiding because they want to kill me. What a mess. You got to stay away from thinking. When you go to work or you want to negotiate with people, don't get into all that other stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is something in the past. Now I have a different job that,
But be quiet at work.
yes.
That way you don't have to hide.
Right.
Because I hear it all the time. They're right and we're wrong, and now we're fighting. We're right and they're wrong, and now we're fighting. The devils are trying to prove who is right and who is wrong. That's all that is. It's just ego. You don't need to prove anything to anyone for any reason.
Well, and that's why it was a blessing when you say, let the world go to hell in a
Yeah.
handbasket. Because I don't have to save anybody at all.
Not only you don't have to, you can't.
Right, right.
So let everybody go to hell.
Yeah.
Really, just let them go to hell.
That was a huge blessing to me.
They're already in hell anyway. So leave them in hell, and you come out of your hell and enter into eternal life. Any questions about that?
No.
No. That makes sense?
Yes, totally.
Right on. Nice.
I'm learning all that in real time, you know, like
Right.
past few months. It's awesome.
Nice. Okay. Right here. But then I come to you, Raymond. In the black, the guy.
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
No man is good. Only God is good.
Okay. That's the verb version.
Is this your first time here?
I am, yeah. Adriana invited me.
Oh, right on. Welcome.
Yes.
Any questions about what you're hearing? Or?
I'm just taking it in right now. I've done the pain, the through the hell thing for 32 years to get through that.
So you
the
died
beliefs.
from your ego?
Oh yeah.
You don't have an ego anymore?
I don't know. I'm sure it's still floating around in there all over the place in the subconscious, preconscious, or whatever, or the whatever. But I'm sure, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
But it's been a 32-year journey to go through those false ideas and that I clung on to, those identities that I held on to.
Have you forgiven your mother?
100%.
You told her?
I did, right, and she died, and she was on the deathbed, and she said, I said, I love you, Mom, and I forgive you. And she said, I don't believe you.
and then she died.
And I went, yeah, well, okay, that's your deal. And,
That's right.
I still loved her, and I held her hand and told her I loved her and treasured her.
Right on.
I think the journey has been a profound process of seeing all the stuff I attach myself to.
Yeah.
And thinking that's my identity, and it's
Absolutely, man.
it's not.
Amazing.
It's not. It's been 32 years of. Can I share something real quick?
Yes.
If you don't mind, it's a poem I wrote about this when I first thought. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, I put on a false self. Anybody do the false self thing?
Every human being has a showcase personality.
Yeah, we put on a false self to somehow
Absolutely.
get love or something we're wanting. So we live in this false self, and then in the hope that we're going to get something given to us or whatever. And then we live in hope all the time, which was my deal.
Yeah.
Still struggle with that, but
Why don't you lay down your showcase personality?
it's laying down. Believe me, it really is.
Okay.
It is. I was a professional magician for 38 years, so that was as much as you can. Not only I had a false self, but I was doing false stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's this correspondence between my false self and what I'm doing.
Right
So-
on.
But it was fun. People enjoyed it. But I wrote this poem. It's real quick, but it's a false self. 30-something years ago, I realized I had the intuition that I had a false self. Couldn't quite catch on to it. So if you don't mind, I can share it super quick. But it says, I struggle as a sailing ship on my endless sea of dreams, tacking to fill my sails, but my sails are torn at the seams. My compass, a bound-up mass of scars gone past, ever changing its direction unsure. Hoist the mainsail, let the winds blow, for my compass remains the cure. Hold fast to the tiller, hold fast. I try to steer the course, the way of least resistance, the course between joy and remorse. It's hard to say this now. Wow. The course between joy and remorse, yeah. Wow. It's the reality of how much it takes away from us to live in this state, you know, to live in this identity that we want so much to be loved, you know. And so we put on this, I didn't finish the poem, I think because my brain's overwhelmed here at this thing. It's the course between joy and remorse. I forgot my poem. Which is probably a good thing.
It is.
Yeah, but yeah, the stench, the muck and mire, yeah, more precious than gold is my pain in the hold, full of anger, hurt, and desire. Let no one see, including me. I act so appropriately. Top side all's well, below all's hell, on my endless sea of dreams.
Amazing.
So that's the deal. It's just this awful place to be, you know.
Hell is a mess. It really is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, man.
The young lady in the pink and then Raymond. And how are you doing and how are you being helped? Or have you been helped by coming here?
I have been helped throughout the many, many years I've been coming here. First thing, it was hard to see the ego. And then the next thing, to lay it down. It was hard. Life took its course. Lots of things happened. It came to a point where there was so much to say that there was nothing to say. I'm still working through that process.
So you're learning to shut up?
Yes.
Thank God. And what is it like to just be quiet, shut up?
You reflect on yourself more
Yeah.
than on others.
Absolutely. Nice. Anything else?
No,
Okay,
it still hurts though.
right on. Let me take Raymond and then here. Yes, Raymond.
Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning, Raymond.
All right. Do you know what a crucible is? Because that's what I feel I'm in when I pray for a certain amount of time.
A what?
A crucible.
A crucible?
Yes, a crucible is a small ceramic pot in which you put base metal in and heat it up until you burn off all the impurities, and what you have left is the true metal, and that's probably how I feel whenever I pray. It seems like a form of heat is burning off all the darkness and impurities in me, the kinds of impurities that make me want to scream, and in the end, it feels like I'm being forced to do something that's a little bit stronger every time I pray, almost as strong as a katana. That's a samurai sword.
Thank you. I had no idea what a crucible was or a katana. But stay with it. Don't give up.
Okay. One more thing about the assignment. Is it right or wrong to interpret?
Is it right or wrong to use interpretation?
I find it wrong because there's always a danger in playing God when you use interpretation.
Interesting.
Yes.
Right on. Thank you. Give the mic to Mimi and then here. Mimi, where are you now? Right now?
I'm in fellowship.
And why do you say you're in fellowship?
Because I'm sitting here with others that have arrived here in Beverly Hills to sit and talk to Jesse Lee Peterson.
And where is your mind?
I'm a little bit under the weather, but I am focused, somewhat halfway in what we're doing, and somewhat in comes some of the things that I have going on in my life.
Meaning what? So your mind is on your things in life, what's going on, and here?
Yes.
So how can your mind be in two places at one time?
Because I think that I can do everything effectively.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Amazing.
The lies I tell, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I'm glad you see those are lies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it possible to be in fellowship with a clear mind and on your phone too?
No. My phone is actually, the engagement was, to be completely transparent, I had been looking for work in a different avenue, but I've also been very sick this week. And so I got an email on my watch, which usually my phone is always up, but I got an email on my watch and it caused me to look at the email on my phone, and it turns out it almost seemed like there was an opportunity that I had missed. So I engaged in that. So my apologies, JLP.
If you had a landline and you're at a meeting, would you be able to get those notifications right away?
Not at all, no.
That's my case.
So, Ian, and that's fair.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say that because, all thoughts are all lies, but I'm not saying that this was a thought, but I did it was revealed to me that, this is important. It's not just important to me, but it's important to the people that are here. And so it might have at some point caused me to feel as though I should put it down, but again, the fear kind of took over and was like, don't miss this opportunity, girl.
So the devil told you that, huh?
Yes, sir.
Amazing. Is it right or wrong to use interpretation?
I think it's wrong to use interpretation. A couple things happen when you do that. First and foremost, obviously, you're believing a lot of thoughts. I don't think that you can interpret without judging, so you do that as well. And then lastly, I think what happens is that you tend to not be present and not take things as they come. I can say not only am I a crier or used to be a crier, but I'm also someone that always tries to anticipate what's going to happen or try to set up in my mind what would be the best reaction.
Yeah.
So I have definitely been probably I would say one of the most, but also one of the best. I feel like I was the best at it, So yeah, I can only answer that from my own experience.
Have you realized that when you're crying, you're lying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Feelings are not real. Emotions are not real.
Yeah.
They're not even mine. I find that there are moments now where I just become emotional and I just let it pass. I don't judge myself for them. But some of them, I don't even know where they're coming from,
All from hell.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're just lies. And yet they feel so yummy to me. There's a thrill seeking that happens with me that when I'm crying, it just feels so good to cry. And I know that's not me. The truth.
Human beings love thrills.
Yeah.
When they're attacking you, they laugh because they get a thrill from your reaction to it. They love thrills.
Yes.
Amazing. All right.
All right.
Amazing.
I am paying attention, JLP. I'm paying attention.
All right, but not on your phone. Right here.
Yes, I wanted to just bring up a little bit about that savior complex. I think a lot of women, we have that. We want to save the world, whether it be like the world, our kids, our family, and I think it, comes from ego, and it comes ultimately because we want to be worshipped. Because if we're the ones saving, then we then get worshipped for results of that, and then ultimately, like, Christ came on earth to save us, and he couldn't even save half of us. Like, how can we ourselves think we can be the saviors when, like a man like Christ came and couldn't complete for everybody? So that was just a thought.
Women love, they think they're God, and you better worship them. They'll beat the children if the kids are going to worship them. Women think they're God. They think I can fix them. And they destroy them. Amazing, huh? They are God, but the devil. Women are the devil. And yet it's not them, but the spirit in them. Amazing. Yes, ma'am. Want to take the mic for me?
This actually is great because it's about identity. So as a multiracial person, you are unfortunately acutely aware of identity, and it's something that you struggle with your whole life is between these different identities. Like I'm Korean and African American, and so my whole life have struggled with my identity, whether I'm Korean or whether I'm black or whether I'm whatever.
Yeah. So why not let them go? And don't see yourself as Korean or African American. Why not let it go?
Thank you. Yes, that's a good idea.
Why don't you let it go? Then you can be free.
It's hard to let it go when we live in an evil world that wants you to pick a side. You know, the Asians are like, we're the best, be Asian. You know, and then the black people are like, we're the best, be black. You know,
But what
and
does
then
that
the white
have to
people
do
are like,
with you,
what
though?
are you?
What does it have to do with you?
Nothing.
You should be in control of your
I
own
can't
world.
help that my parents decided to make me.
No. But you should be in control of your own world.
Yeah.
Either you're going to be in the word of it or you're going to be of it. You got to make up your mind. And that's on you. You can't blame them for the way you're acting.
So last question.
So
So is that
they're
what
not-
I teach my kids? Because as a mixed person, doesn't matter who you marry, your kids end up mixed. And then they struggle with that exact same struggle.
Well, why would you teach them that?
Well, the kids are white. Oh.
Why would you?
Well,
why
not-
would
not
you
in the
put
South, I'm
your
sorry.
hell on your children?
Other people do. I don't.
No, you do too. Because if you didn't put it on, nobody else could do it either. Why do you do it?
I don't know if I do it.
You
I
do.
thought I didn't.
Because I guarantee you say, well, I'm Asian, I'm African
No,
American.
I don't.
And I do this. They never heard you say it.
Maybe.
So you do then. Why you even bring it up to them at all? Or in front of them or to them? And you're blaming the world for doing it, but you're doing it at home. Why?
It's probably a bad habit.
Yeah, you're giving them your hell, and then you blame the world for giving it to them, but you're giving them your hell at home.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't do it at home, and they do go out to school, it won't bother them at all about what someone say about that. It'll be on them. The kids will be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. So drop it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Amazing. Did I see a hand somewhere? No? Right here.
Sorry, who?
Right here, yeah.
So I'm experiencing a little bit of a disconnect. Jesse, I have a question.
A little bit of what?
A disconnect.
Okay.
This gentleman's poem reminded me of something you said at the beginning of service about having to go through the pain across the street to go through this battle to get to the other side.
You got to go through that war to get
Right.
to the other side, the pain.
So his poem, something about like joy and like pain. My question is basically, I know like pain will come. I know that that's a thing, but I'm having a difficult time believing that this whole thing has to be painful. Like talking about our struggles, talking about the things that we have to go through. Like in the assignment to having, letting things just pass, it seems like when you let things just pass, things don't have to be painful despite the pain. And so I'm a little bit confused there.
Well, it's not painful to the real person.
Right.
It's only painful to the false person inside. And the pain that you're feeling that makes you want to cry out and give up and all that, those are the pain of the spirit, evil spirit, the darkness that is reacting to the light that shines on it. The fact that you can see it. But if you saw it and never identified with it, you would not have the pain.
Yeah, because I was thinking about what you said about going through the battle, going through the war,
Yeah.
and I go through moments of pain, sure, but it doesn't really feel like a battle at the end of it. I just go through it and let it pass. So I'm.
And you're right, because it's not your battle, it's the battle between good and evil.
Right.
God will fight, the light will fight the battle for you. And so you don't have to put up any fight at all.
So then, does it have to feel like a battle? Because you're saying you have to go through hell, but what if it doesn't necessarily feel like hell once you let it pass?
So have you gone through it and not felt anything?
I've gone through bouts of pain, sure, but at the end of it, I like realized that I was in my head, or it was silly to be in that,
Right.
and I don't carry that with me anymore.
Nice.
And so, I just don't think that it has to be painful, but maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know.
Again, it's only painful if you think it's happening to you. Let's say you're feeling the pain in the body, right? Because you are caught up with a thought.
Right.
And now you feel the pain of loneliness, or you feel the pain of whatever, right? What people think about you, right? If you didn't identify with that, it wouldn't be painful. If you didn't think it was happening to you.
So it's possible to go through these things, this so-called pain, but not necessarily feel it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, by feel it, I mean like live by it, I guess. Like
What do you mean live
like
by it?
carry it with you everywhere you go. You know, I can carry like a sadness with me if I wanted to, or I can choose to not live that way. I can feel like a moment of sadness maybe, but I don't have to carry on the rest of my day that way.
Do you mean like know that the sadness is there, but continue your day anyway?
Yeah, like not
No.
feel it necessarily.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I guess in a way. Is that how we're supposed to be carrying out like our days? It's
Nick, I don't know what you're saying. Help me.
it's just I know it's kind of confusing.
Interpret.
Be the bridge.
Interpret it. Yeah, take that mic over there from him.
Interpret what?
What's he saying?
I know. No, I here's what I understand. Here's what I understand. What I understand is that I know her a little bit, and she doesn't take everything that hard and can let things go. But I'm listening to her, and it almost sounds like she's never gone through pain. But I know her a little bit too, and I know she has. So I don't know why that's so foreign to you, or why you're pretending like that's so foreign to you.
Ooh.
Because she's
told
tough.
you
Like
off.
she lets things go. Like she's saying right now. It's true.
Right.
It's absolutely true. But I don't know why she's got this vibe of like she's never felt pain. Like,
Are you saying that you've never felt ego pain?
No.
Are you saying that you go through ego pain sometimes and not feel it?
Yes.
And the reason you don't feel it at times is what?
Because at the end of it, I know it doesn't really matter. It doesn't serve my life any to carry that stuff with me, and that's why I think I can let it go. But pain does creep up. It does. I'd be lying if I said it didn't.
Right.
But I don't. I guess the word would be like identify with it necessarily.
Right. And you shouldn't identify with it.
So.
But even when you don't identify with it, it still be happening.
Yeah.
Because the darkness, those spirits, they still want to, they try desperately to really scream and yell and give you grief because they want you to overreact to them so they can stay inside of you. But if you're aware of that going on, but don't call it you, do nothing about it, it will be taken away. But because it's not us that's doing the screaming, it's not us who feel. You do feel it in your body, but you're not your body, not the pain. So it's really not us who are feeling it. If that's what you're saying.
Yeah. I guess it makes more sense a little bit.
Okay. But if you know how to go through it and don't feel anything, right on.
I don't know how else to put it other than like I just don't know if it has to be as painful as we make it.
Oh, as painful.
Yeah, I feel like
when you react to it, you do make it worse.
Yeah.
Because you're giving life to the darkness. But if you didn't react to it, it wouldn't be as difficult.
Okay, so it's in the reaction and it's how.
Yes.
Okay.
It wants you to react. That's why it acts up really bad. It wants you to react so it can stay inside of you.
It seems like it's just so easy to like make a whole mess of our whole lives just by a simple reaction.
It is. That's what the devil is. That's what thrills inside of other people. They will not stop until they get a thrill from you. They see you react, then they got a thrill. They can go their way.
So then how, in a sense, do you say no to that?
Good question. You say no by not calling it you and don't react at all. Don't say to them, you made me mad, or you made me feel this way. It's your fault that I'm lost, or whatever. Don't react, just take it and be aware of it.
I feel blessed to know that I already know that's true.
Yeah.
That it's not anybody else's fault.
It's
It's
no
not
one
them.
else's fault.
And that alone allows for my life to be a lot easier.
Absolutely.
So, okay.
No one can make you feel anything that's not already inside of you.
That's true.
No one, anything.
Cool.
Amazing. The young man behind you had a question or comment.
Thanks for taking my call, Jesse.
You're welcome.
I had a question regarding the initial example you gave of crossing the street, and I'm thinking, once you overcome, does it mean there are no vehicles? Or does it mean that they're less of a threat? Or are they still there? Are they completely missing?
And you will overcome it. Once you overcome evil, there are no more wars, no more pain, no more fears, no more doubts, no more looking for anything, no more anger, no more sadness, no more, all that is gone completely. It is gone
So no
completely and forever.
Yeah. And then I had, regarding the biblical question, I was contemplating that. and
Is
I
it
thought-
right or wrong to use interpretation?
So you say that there is such a thing as demonic thoughts and no good thoughts, like practical thoughts.
Right, practical.
Do you think there's such a thing as maybe demonic interpretation and practical interpretation? Because, for example, I agree with what people have been saying, where you can get caught up in your head and, try to lend too much of your thoughts to a situation. But to me, interpreting is trying to bring more meaning to the table. You're trying to understand something more. So you have to kind of interpret it. I mean, you can do it in useless ways, maybe like trying to interpret your dreams, for example. You don't know, who knows if dreams are real or not, but I mean, they're real, but if you need to interpret them, a lot of people try to make sense out of things like that. But there's other things like when Christ taught, he always taught, well, not always, but we all know he taught in parables. And I read something where it said, one of the strengths behind teaching in parable is the people who are hard of heart would just hear it as a story, or the people that wanted to know would hear the message behind it, right? But it requires interpretation to be able to hear that, and you have to be able to look into it and try to develop meaning, and in which case you might have a better understanding, I guess. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How do you respond to what he said about interpretation? Oh, let me ask, this is your first time?
Yeah.
What's your first name again?
Robert?
Welcome, Robert.
Thank you.
Does your wife obey you?
You might want to ask her. She does.
What do you say?
I say, yeah.
Your wife obeys you?
Yeah.
You must not be interpreting anything then. All right. Well, welcome. What do you think what he said about interpretation?
I believe interpretation is, any form of interpretation is being in a thought.
Okay. Amazing.
So I don't think it's, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
The young man in the back wanted to, yeah.
It's neither right nor wrong to use interpretation.
And why not?
Why not? You can use it in the fallen state. You can use interpretation. That doesn't make it right or wrong necessarily.
Did Christ use interpretation?
Probably not.
And why not?
He lived by the truth, and like he was saying, what was he just saying about the parables? I'd say you don't need to interpret a parable like you were saying earlier. You just know. It's a knowing. And like you were saying, you don't have to think about it when someone's speaking the truth. It's just, you're just hearing it, and it's just coming through you, and you just know it, that it's true. So there's nothing wrong, right or wrong, with interpreting, using interpretation. It's just a tool, I guess, for some people.
Okay. Let me take here, Doug first, and then Francisco. And then I come, yes.
I didn't remember raising my hand, but when
Did I see your hand earlier? My bad.
earlier, a year ago,
Oh, I did see it, though. Okay. Nice.
when I heard him talking about the parables, much like this young man said, parables were revealed to people, and people understood them because it was revealed to them, not that they had to think about it and figure it out and interpret it. So that's why parables worked.
Yes, right here.
Basically had the same idea. Interpretations are from Satan. They're ideas from the devil. And we should stay away from interpretations. Example, parables are spoken because the truth is not meant for the lost, not meant for the evil ones. And so also interpretations maybe work with interpreting languages or cultures. And so...
or trying to figure out what Putin is talking about.
Yeah, interpretations. You need somebody to explain, but it's very dangerous because they can slip in their ideas, or their imagination can fall for them too. So it's very dangerous to use interpretations, and you should stay away from that.
Okay. Amazing. Yes, sir.
I think practical interpretation is like, I don't know how to speak Japanese, so I need an interpreter.
You don't know how to speak Japanese?
Yeah, so then
Are
I
you
would need
Japanese?
an interpreter. No, well,
You're not Japanese?
Almost.
Oh, what are you?
Korean, but same thing.
Oh, you Korean?
Yeah, same thing.
What's the difference?
There is no difference.
They both like rice. They both eat rice. You want rice?
But
what's the difference between a Korean and a Japanese?
Same thing.
I'm sorry?
Same thing.
Same thing?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
But then if you know the truth, like if it's really revealed to you, you don't need interpretation. You just know.
Yeah.
But you use interpretations because you want an instant answer right there. So then you go into thought and then you interpret. It's because you don't know. When you really don't know, that's when you use interpretation. But if you really do know, you just know. You don't need an interpretation.
Amazing. Hate want the last word, then because of time, I'm about to wind this down. Yes, Hake.
I think it's wrong to use interpretation.
And why?
Because it's jumping to a conclusion. It's like getting overexcited about somebody or something or whatever, and making a judgment that may not actually be what it is. Because people say, for example, a person can say something in the chat that's crazy, but then it turns out that they actually love you, you know. But because you're in your head about it, you're interpreting it, and it's
interesting.
Yeah, the words aren't meaning, for example. Yeah.
Nice. Yes.
It's definitely wrong to use interpretation.
Why?
Similar to what the gentleman was just saying, like if you're two English-speaking people can understand the language, so they know the words that are being used. When you interpret something, you kind of run it through your thoughts as a filter, and it can change it. So, yeah, it's wrong to use interpretation.
Oh, okay. Amazing. How was your visit with your daughter?
It was a little weird, just because we would go to places and she would order drinks, and we would play pool and stuff like that. Like I still remember her as a little girl, but so it was just kind of weird getting used to that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you have your head about the interpretation thing?
Interpretation is made up by humans. It comes from the human ego, which is evil.
Is it right or wrong?
It's not real. It's not real.
Okay.
Jesus didn't come here saying, let me tell them these parables so that they can decode it and tell the church 20 different versions. But he knew we were going to do that because humans have egos. So we take something so simple and we make up other things to make ourselves feel like God.
You have the last word on this. Go ahead. Yes.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Leanne.
I'm sorry?
Leanne.
Welcome, Leanne.
Thank you.
How did you find us?
Through my husband.
Do you obey him?
I think so.
You're not sure?
Well, you know, I have my moments.
Meaning what?
I just should have known you. Well, I was just thinking through this whole time how when I first started listening to you and actually putting these things into action in my life, the changes that have come.
Yeah.
I was such
Speak
an
into the
emotional.
microphone.
I was such an emotional person. You could look at me crossway and I would cry.
Yeah.
And
Did you know you were lying when you were crying?
I did not.
Yeah.
I do see it more now though, because when I do cry, I have the tendency to say, "You made me feel this way.
Yeah.
You did that to me." I also with recently
when people
have.
cry, it's always about them.
I think
but
so.
they pretend it's about them.
Right.
Nobody crying over Charlie Kirk is about you. You
Right.
feel like you this, you feel like that.
Right.
It's about self.
Well, and that's what I was going to say is recently learned about a terminal illness with my brother. And it's really hard to have a wait and see.
And
But
why?
that's what I have to do.
Why is it hard to have a wait and see?
Because I want to feel sad,
Yeah.
mad, all the emotions that go with that. But I know it's wrong. I mean, he's doing well right now. So that's all I should be focused on.
That's right.
Yeah.
I used to think about my grandmother dying when I was young.
Yeah.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I would have the whole funeral in my head.
Right.
I would see her getting sick. I would imagine everybody going over to visit. I would imagine her dying, and we had to call the ambulance to come and get her. And I would see myself crying.
Right.
I would literally cry sometimes. She's not even dead, no, I'm thinking about it. Anybody ever done it? You had the funeral, the whole funeral.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. Yeah.
That's that evil imagination. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I just had my grandmother's funeral. I cried at the funeral, and she's alive and well. So, and you started to overcome that, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel not as emotional. I feel like I can wait and see.
Yes.
I feel it's possible. I feel like I couldn't make a difference anyway.
That's right.
So,
That's another thing y'all need to realize. You can't make no difference. There's nothing you can do about it.
no,
Nothing at all about anything.
Right.
We really are not in control of anything or anyone,
Mhm.
including ourselves. Isn't that amazing?
yeah. Well, and then can I
You-
just, on the biblical question?
Yes.
My only thing was, I wonder, don't we have to sometimes use interpretation as far as
Only
like
if you
practical
a-
thinking? Because even in the Word, you know, we don't know what things were like.
You said in the
then-
Word?
In the Word.
In the
In the
Word.
Bible.
In the beginning, there was the Word. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying certain passages and things you just know you have to interpret, like, we'll take our daily bread. That's not like actually the Lord's bread. We know that. I mean, it's not. It's just a figure of speech.
Right.
And so you can't just think, oh, well, are they literally talking about bread? No, I don't know.
What would happen if you didn't think about it at all? You read it, but
yeah.
you didn't think about it at all. Do you think the understanding would come?
I think so, yes.
So you don't have to interpret that either then.
You're right, yeah.
Because it's not you, if there's no you, how can you interpret anything if you don't exist?
Right.
You're either listening to thoughts, which are not your own or God's thought, or you let wisdom show you what it means.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So you don't need it, you shouldn't interpret that either.
It's another area I have to work on.
Yeah, because while you're reading the Bible, Satan is interpreting the Bible. He's telling you what it means. And if you've already learned about the Bible, what these things, you think it's coming from God, but it really comes from evil.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, he will interpret the Bible. That makes sense?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. Any other question or anything?
I don't think so. I'm just happy to be here.
Right on.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome. So do you obey your husband?
I know it's either yes or no. So, but I have to say yes, because more times than not, it's, yeah.
You obey him more time than not?
Well, look, this is a different situation, because we're together 24/7. We work together, we
Wow.
live together, everything together. And
That's
so
awful.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. I try to obey.
That would be difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, well, stay with, you doing the silent prayer and everything?
Yes.
Every morning, every night?
Yes.
Yeah, stay with it.
Thank you.
All right? I saw Hitler's hand. I did see your hand this time, right, Hitler? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say that to interpret something is you playing God. It's like you have the knowledge or the truth, and you know it, and you're making up some interpretation based off that.
Okay, amazing. Let me just say, how many times have you met a person? Oh, let me do this. The young lady in the white wanted to respond. I didn't get to her. And she's been waiting a long time.
What was the question?
See, she's been waiting so long, she forgot the question. Is it right or wrong to use interpretation?
From what I'm hearing today,
Yeah.
from what I'm hearing, I guess no, it's wrong.
And why you say it's wrong?
Like she mentioned earlier, because by the time you're interpreting, then you have your own thoughts coming, and then it's probably not exactly the way it's supposed to be interpreted.
Okay.
It changes.
Are you getting better since coming here? Are you being helped?
Definitely.
In what way?
Even though I've only been here a few times, but a huge difference, made a huge difference in the way my thoughts, how it used to haunt me, and I've been working on it to not let it get, and I'm just trying, I don't know how to say it, just to live my life and be happy and not to think,
Are
and
you
to be as
leaving-
neutral as possible.
Not to what?
To be as neutral as possible.
Are you staying out of other people's business and
Yes.
let everybody just go to hell?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you you have children?
I do too.
Are they adults?
Adult.
Are you letting them go to hell too?
No.
And why not let them go to hell? They're already in hell. Why not leave them in hell and you work on you? Because you're not going to be able to bring them out of hell anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So why don't you leave them in hell? God leave them in hell until they ask him, hey, I want out. Why don't you leave them in hell?
There's improvements, and I'm still working on it.
Why not just let go?
It's difficult, but I'm working on it.
What's difficult about it?
To let go.
Why?
Because I was used to the other way, always being there and be involved, but I've cut down a lot and just let them be on their own.
What would happen if you just completely let them go? They're adults. When you say, you know what, kids, or adult kids, I've been wrong. I've held you back in life. I'm done. Bye.
I've used those words.
But you haven't done it, though.
Not as much as I should, but I am. I'm working towards that.
How are you working toward it? What do you mean?
By being involved less, a lot less, and let them figure out on their own instead of where before every time there was a situation or a problem, I would try to be involved and take care of it. So I'm now let them.
Do you love them?
Your answer or my answer?
The right answer.
Of course I love them.
Do you love them?
Yes, I do.
Then why don't you let them go then?
Yes.
No, that was the question.
I have to, yes, I know. Like I said, I'm working on it. I've made a huge already improvement and for them to just be more independent and
right on.
not be as protective as I used to be.
How old are they?
18 and 25.
Yeah, let them go. All right? Amazing.
Yes.
The young lady had the last, in front of you. Yes.
Yes.
Interpretation, right or wrong?
I'm gonna say it's wrong.
And why?
Even though I know you're calling me out from last week. Remember, because of the aunt and the kid.
I don't even remember last week.
You don't remember?
What? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I interpreted his aunt as being
Huh?
cool.
Oh, sure is.
Yeah.
See, I forgot about that.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, I know. Satan reminded you all week, and I haven't even thought about it. But you are the reason I came up with this question. And so, what do you say now?
I'll change my answer and I say an interpretation's not okay.
And why not?
Because it strays us from the truth. And because of what Raymond said, like we start playing God. But it's hard to fully believe that. You know, of course I want to leave some room for interpretation because, but I'll just say no.
You want to be God, huh?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
How many times have you met a woman, guys, or ladies, you met a guy, and they were so nice to you? Either both ways, they were so nice, loving, sweet, mothering, caring, and you were like, wow, this is a good guy, or this is a good lady. And then you got with her, you find out there was nothing good about her. But you interpret it as good. You interpret it as good. Think about that. How many times has someone gave you a cup of water and you say, oh, that's such a nice lady. Thank you. You're so nice. And let's be friends. And you find out that that friend is your enemy. You interpret the person of being nice just because they did something nice for you. You call them a nice person, and you get with them, you find out, that ain't what I thought. I didn't know you were like this. You don't want to interpret something them that way based on something they did or said. Interpretation is not good. It's not good. You must always have a wait and see. Have a wait and see. Because when you interpret it, it's through thoughts and emotions. It's based on how they made you feel. Interpretation is not good. So stop it. People get married 8 times based on interpretation. This one is better than this one is better than the last one. This one is different. This one doesn't get as drunk at the bar. And then you marry them and all you got is a drunk. Oh, I didn't know you drank that much. It's not good. Do you disagree with that in the hat?
I just ask a question, though? It seems
Let me just hold it for a minute. I'll come right to you. Yes. What do you think about that?
I don't disagree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Are you here with us today?
Yeah.
Okay. Your mind is here too?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just hearing everything everybody's saying and, comparing it to my life, like things
Right
that are
on.
going on right now. Yeah. It's all good.
Okay. Last word, real fast. Take the mic for me first. Hold on.
I'm sorry, I just had a question about.
Hold on for a minute. Go ahead.
I had a question about the idea of interpreting is right, it's right or wrong, but isn't, and I'm not trying to be rhetorical, I'm really trying to see if
No,
we can.
it's okay to be retarded.
No,
Did you
it's,
say you're not trying to be retarded?
No, rhetorical.
Oh.
There is a distinction there. There is a
That's
distinction.
a white word.
So the idea is that
rhetorical. What does
is
that mean?
But
go ahead.
Isn't the interpretation, that interpretation of right or wrong, isn't that also an interpretation?
I'm sorry?
If I say it's wrong or right to interpret, it's wrong to interpret, is that an interpretation, or is that somehow?
Well, I'm not, I mean, for conversation's sake, we're saying don't do it, because it always, you're going to interpret it the wrong way, which end up being trouble for you, for conversation's sake.
Right.
But it's neither right or wrong, just don't do it.
Oh, you're saying it's not right or okay.
Right.
All right, got it.
Amazing.
I like that.
Nice. Yes. I have a new one? I do have a new one. Yeah. Any questions before we wind this up? Any? Do y'all understand that you got to let go? You got to give up. That's the only choice you can make, is to give up. You have but one choice to make. And that one choice is, I'm giving up. I can't change my life. I can't change my own nature. I can't change anybody else around me or anything. So I give up. Give up. Take the pain of giving up, because the evil does not want you to give up. It wants you to fight with it. It wants you to think you can do something about it, so that it can continue to live in you. God wants you to give up. He said, lay down your weapon, I'll fight the battle for you. And the truth will fight for you. And you don't even know what the truth is, because you won't have a way to see it. Let it fight for you. I'm going to take this pain. I'm not going to care about how I feel, what I'm thinking. I'm just going to endure to the end. I'm not going to dump it off on anyone. I'm not going to blame anyone. This time, I'm going to see what happens. You got to have a made-up mind like that. I'm going to see what happens. And that is a prayer, and God hears that prayer, and He will answer it. When you realize, I can't change anything. I'm done being mad about it, blaming others, fighting about it, worry. I'm just going to give up and take the pain. Really. I want to encourage you all to do that, starting right now, and all this week, take the pain. Take the pain. Take the grief. And it will feel like it happening to you, but I promise you it is not happening to you. Stop fighting with the darkness. You're fighting with the darkness. You need the light to fight for you. You can't fight the darkness. And every human being is dark up here and in the heart until you overcome it. So go through the darkness. Go through the war. Heaven is on the other side of hell, and you will reach heaven if you go through the war. You got to go through the war. Don't try to fight the war. You just go through it. Let it happen. All right? Did you have a quick question? I saw your hand way in the back.
Not a question, just to add to the interpretation discussion.
It's over too late.
Yeah, okay.
You can go ahead.
Oh, okay. My answer to the biblical question is similar to what you shared, where interpretation is wrong. And also, I believe that's kind of where the concept of my truth originates from, because someone is so convinced about their interpretation. And it's just thoughts that someone is convinced by that they want you to believe is true. But what Jesus would do with parables, from what the gentleman shared,
Make it short because of time here.
is he would just reveal what he was saying and open the eyes of those who were seeking. He wouldn't give it 1,000 meanings, my truth way, in that sense.
When Jesus was speaking in parable, those who had ears were able to see it. He didn't interpret it. They saw it clearly by the light. I was interested to mention that for you as well. I thought it was interesting when you said that, but he revealed it. They were able to see. The new biblical question, thank you. The new biblical question is what hate? You know what it is, Derek? No? Okay.
Do you believe that you as an individual can live a life without ever judging yourself or others again?
From this point forward, do you believe that you can live the rest of your life without ever judging yourself and others or others again? The young man in the red hat want to respond to that. No comment. So what now?
No comment.
No comment? Can you live a life of never judging again?
No, I don't want to.
You don't want to take the mic? And why not?
Not right now.
And why not? What would happen if you what would happen if you took the mic?
Nothing, but I just don't want, not comfortable.
You're not comfortable? And who is not comfortable?
Me.
And who are you?
Not comfortable speaking in front of people. That's just what it is.
I'm sorry?
Not comfortable speaking in front of people.
And who is not comfortable?
Me.
And who are you?
Me.
Who are you?
Julio.
What?
Julio.
Julio?
Yes.
That's your name. Who are you?
What do you mean?
I didn't ask you your name. I asked who are you?
What do you mean?
Go there, Danielle. He won't take the mic. He's uncomfortable. Are you think you're uncomfortable, right?
Yes.
You want to come up here?
No. No.
And why not? What would happen if you came up here?
I don't know.
You don't know? Why don't you come and see?
No.
I'm sorry?
No. I'm shy.
You're shy? Who is shy?
Me.
And who are you?
What do you mean?
Who are you? You told me your name, but you never did tell me who you are. Who is feeling shy?
Me.
And who are you?
What do you mean by that?
Who are you?
I still don't get it.
I can't hear you.
I still don't get it.
You don't get what?
What you trying to say?
No, it was a question. Who feels shy?
Me.
And who are you?
Me.
And who is me? Is it right to say who is me? Who is me?
Me.
Who is me?
What do you mean?
He's sweating. What does shyness feel like? Then I got it in. What does shyness feel like?
Scary.
Scary? And describe scary. What does that feel like?
Describe scary. I don't know.
I'm sorry?
I don't know.
And so you feel scary, right? Are you the scary or something else feeling that inside of you?
Something else inside of me.
And why do you call that you?
I don't know.
I'm sorry?
I don't know.
You don't know? Won't you come up and tell us about it and find out?
No, I'm not comfortable with it.
You're not? What would happen if you came up here?
I'll be worse. I'll feel more scared, I guess.
I'm sorry?
I'll feel more scared.
How do you know?
And embarrassed and shy and
Scary, embarrassed, and shy. Of what?
I don't know.
Don't you want to find out what that is, since you don't know?
Not at the moment.
You want to put it off for another day?
If possible, yes.
All right. How'd you find out about it? This your first time?
Yes.
How'd you find out about it?
A friend of mine.
Any questions or anything that you heard today?
Nope.
None? He can't wait for me to move away with this mic. Daniel, how do you, thank you for coming, buddy. How do you respond to the biblical question?
Oh, repeat it, please.
Repeat it, James.
Do you believe that you as an individual can live a life without ever judging yourself or others again?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. What do you say in the green?
At this moment, no.
And why not?
At this moment, it feels impossible. Because I'm just so in my head. Even when Danielle was speaking, I was just like in my head. So
Oh, okay.
it just seems
Amazing.
impossible.
This young man wanted to have the last word. I'm done.
What was the question?
See, he's somewhere else. Do you? What's the question again?
Oh, right. I remember the question now. Yes, I do.
You believe you can, from this point forward, never judge yourself or anyone else?
Yes.
And why do you believe you can do that?
I don't even believe I know.
And how do you know?
Because I understand thoughts and how they're not me. So as long as I don't identify with them, which I maybe it takes practice, I don't know. I feel like it's so like a muscle you could work out, and eventually it's just like natural.
All right.
But I do believe so, yeah.
All right. That's the biblical question for this week. And I'll respond next Sunday if the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. Is it difficult being married for you, dealing with your wife?
Not often.
Is it difficult dealing with your wife?
On occasion, but mostly no.
And what the occasion, when it's on occasion, what is difficult about?
I think when I give into, thoughts or the emotions, but the majority of the time I don't.
For you. She put word in your mouth.
Yeah, so I usually just let it go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
And that works really well. So thank you for that.
She obeys you?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. How long you been married?
7 years.
Nice.
We have 3 kids.
Oh, okay. Right. You made boy or girl first?
A boy, of course.
Right on. Alpha male.
That's right.
Alpha male. So I'm out of time. Listen, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it, and give up. Just give up fighting that old nature. Let it happen quietly inside of you, and I'm telling you, the light will come, and the light will fight the darkness and make you free. It will give you perfect peace. Let anyone think and say, let your ego go through what it got to go through. Death must precede life. You got to die. You got to lay down that ego death, and then you realize there is no other death. There's only one death, and that's the ego death. And then you stop being afraid of dying. A lot of people are afraid of dying because they think death is real. There's only one death, all right? So do the silent prayer. Rebuildingtheman.com says silent prayer. Forgive your mother. You got, every human being on earth got to forgive their mothers. Really, ain't no way around it. I don't care how nice or mean or whatever. Forgive her, she couldn't help it. And forgive your father and stay present. You got to stay present, not in your head. Time, in eternal life, there is no time. And it always is. So you got to practice staying present. Just come back to it and let all your ideas go about God and salvation and what it means and all that kind. Let them all go, really. Let them all, friendship and relationships. You're not supposed to make a friendship work or the relationship. If it doesn't work by itself, it's not meant to be. The moment you put some effort into it, it means that something's wrong with it, with you. The moment you put any iota of effort into making a marriage work or any kind of friendship work, relationship, it means that something's wrong with you, all right? We'll reach a super chat tomorrow if the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. And the men's forum this Thursday night. Can you imagine, this is December already? What? November already? Same thing. November already, this year's almost over. Isn't that amazing? But anyway, men's forum this Thursday night, the first Thursday of the month. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay present right now. Let what happened to the ego happen. Just let it happen. Don't defend it. Don't blame. Stop blaming, all right? I'm out of time. Thank you all so much. Check out everything, the merch and all that. Oh, do I have to say like the video? Yeah. Like the video. I have to say that now. They made me say it. Like the video. I do appreciate it, though. Thank you all. Make sure you donate. Bye. Thank you all. Amazing.